Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today playing some of The Witcher 3 at the Wild Hunt Blood and Wine DLC. In the last episode we had to kill Detlef and we found out that Sienna's fifth victim is indeed the Duchess. So we're going to go find out the reasons why in this episode. And before we get started, quick shout out to Patron of the Day, Dylan Summers. Thank you so much for becoming a patron and for all your bit donations in the Twitch streams. I'm so grateful and it means the world to me that you would support me that way. So thank you so much, Dylan. You're the patron of the day and let's get into the gameplay, guys. Mwah. Okay guys, this is where we ended off. We are going to go talk to Sienna. POMP in Strange Circumstance. Because I really want to know why she wants to kill Sienna. Like, I can sort of guess, like, the way, like, Sienna was thrown out and the Duchess forgot about her. But maybe there's some other reason which we don't know about, which I'm really... Some Lewis. Nice. Which I'm really intrigued to find out about. I love Geralt in this outfit. Look at him. Look at those fancy ass socks and shoes. Like, Geralt is on fleek right now. He looking fancy. Okay guys, we're gradually getting there. Not gonna lie, it took a few minutes to run up here. I always just run everywhere in this game. I never really use Roach, to be honest. Okay, here we go. There's no guards. Where are the guards? There's quite a lot of loot here though, to be honest. So I'm just going to be taking this. Geralt had a long, hard day of being great. Ah, here is the guard.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise
Okay.
to be brief.
You should have more than one guard, to be honest. You should have like 5,000 guards here, just to be sure. You never know what this bitch is going to do.
The witcher
Ah,
will
good,
speak
you got
with the
more than
inmate.
one. Good.
You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from
I
me
know
for...
who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Detlef is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why'd you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Geralt's so
should I?
wise.
She's your sister, damn it.
You know, before they drove me from my home, I received an education befitting one of my status. Music, poetry, arithmetic, as well as logic. So with complete certainty, I can state that the opinion you must forgive your sister because she is your sister is utter bollocks. No, I will not forgive her, nor shall I show remorse, or promise to improve. Anything else? Or will you finally leave me in peace?
Have a nice life, Sienna.
I'm so glad I didn't sleep with her fucking bish.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Sometime later.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Damn, son, there's some badass scars.
Your face doesn't look good. It looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
Girls gonna get a medal of honor. And the paycheck better be, you know, fucking decent. Because this is a very long ass mission and I want to improve my house. Because even though they gave me a house, it was a shithole. And I want to make it lovely. I want to improve the grounds. I want to improve the whole house, you know. Just want to improve everything. I want to make it a home. Especially for the old lady that lives there who's had a really hard life because of Gaunt O'Dim, the asshole.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
That's a schmancy badge.
May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Don't! It's gonna be poison. It's gonna be poison, isn't it?
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt.
I thought it was
Damien
gonna be
has a reward
poison.
for you.
Somehow she like
After all,
poisoned it
was
or
but a
something.
contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give
Yay,
you more than
5,000
a dozen
crowns,
barrels
nice.
of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table.
The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Got bad news. Sienna's out to kill you. I'm gonna tell her.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
She has a right to know. I don't want to know if my sister tried to kill me.
I do not believe it.
Oh, for God's sake. Believe what you want, bitch.
In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly.
Hair in my eye.
I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
It
If
seems
my
you don't know her
presence
at
will
all,
help
to be
in any
honest.
manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
No matter the mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Sienna is a criminal and should be tried as such. And punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher.
If she had showed remorse,
Cannot deny
then I would have
their
been like,
logic.
you know what?
Sienna,
Yeah, treat her nicely.
you shall be tried
Nicelier?
and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
No! No!
Will you forgive me?
She's gonna go hug Dote. She's gonna fucking stab you in the throat. Oh, it's gonna end so bad. It's gonna end so bad. Like an Assassin's Creed blade, like.
I shall never forgive you.
Yep. Fucking called it. Well, looks like I got the bad ending. Oh god. So obvious that's gonna happen. That Duchess is fucking naive. Yeah, well, that's what you get for being naive, I guess. Two weeks later.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
I mean, I warned everyone I could. She was too trusting. It wasn't my fault.
Anna Henrietta wanted to believe there was still hope for Sienna, that she'd show remorse. She reached a hand out to her. Too soon. Too trusting.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Where'd you get those from?
Thought you were out of flowers.
I
Under
put
your
the bouquet
skirt.
aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Okay. Let's go place. Oh no! My arm is hurt. Ah no! My armor! Let's just quickly fix my armor up. Oh man, I didn't get to keep the blue outfit! Well, that's sad. Honestly, I got the bad ending, I think, because everyone was commenting, you didn't read the things, you're going to get the bad ending. And honestly, I don't even think I really mind that much.
Still waters.
Because the story is amazing. And you could just see it coming. It's so obvious it was going to still happen.
I would kill for it.
And the way Sienna wanted to do it, snap her neck and then rip her heart out. Bloody brutal. She was never going to show any remorse. And this is a horrible cemetery.
Scrawny, grey-haired ill.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful.
Getting
Good.
hair in my eye.
The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
Probably what she would
What?
have wanted, to be
Who
honest.
decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anna Henrietta.
Oh, I don't know, because I sort of feel bad there's nothing on it. Put it on both graves. Not that you really deserve it.
This, what did it bring you? Rest in peace. I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
Yeah, I do. I really do. Need one in real life as well. I can't help it, but I just keep looking at like Bali holidays because I've always wanted to go to Bali. That's like my dream holiday destination. I was just looking at it, like flights are like really expensive, but the accommodation isn't that bad actually. If you go on like Airbnb, you can get a place for like £50 a night, which is still really nice. It's like a cute little hut with a swimming pool and stuff. But like the flight is like £800, and I'm like, bitch, can't afford that. Ah, life. God damn it. One day, guys, one day, I'm gonna go Bali. I'm gonna vlog it for you. It's gonna be great.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical. Pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating.
All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
In the dark?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Alright, let's go then.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. but I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask.
The weirdest
Don them,
ending.
and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Alright, let's put on the mask and gloves, shall we, for some strange reason. It's gonna be quest items. Oh, we do have the, yeah, we do have it, stick. Let's put these ugly gloves on. And the mask. Oh my god, that's a strange mask.
This moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
Here's one. And here's another.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
What, he ditched me?
Damn it, where'd you go?
He better have a surprise for me, or I'm gonna be mad.
Regis!
Well, you better have, like... Ooh.
You raise your hand against the vampire!
I can't see what I'm fighting!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Don't blame him, to be honest. A vastly long time to a vampire, it's like a super, super long time for humans. Super, super long time.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home.
Aww.
The nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
I don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here.
No, that's the end, guys.
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
He smiled at the camera. Oh. That's it, guys. The Witcher is done. I can't believe it. We completed The Witcher.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
You know what we're gonna do though? Is we are gonna go home. I do want to upgrade it slightly. But first, I just want to go into the town, sell some stuff, have some more coin to upgrade. And then I will head on back. Okay guys, we made it home. Gonna have a nice nap. See what's on the mantelpiece or whatever it was.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the
Is it
residence.
Triss? I'm hoping it's
Resisted
Triss.
as best I could, but to no avail.
I thought it would be. I thought
Alas,
Triss would.
they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
It's gotta be Triss, surely. Surely. I was really hoping she would come back. Triss? It's a lot of stuff. It has to be. It has to be. If it isn't, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Triss?
Triss! Aww.
I thought you were in Kovir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint, catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work, the law of surprise, surprise child. But I think I've changed my mind. Seems surprises can actually be pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love.
Oh, I wish I could have upgraded it all before she got it. I'll come back later.
How are things in Kovir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters, tariffs, storage regulations, that sort of thing.
Missing the excitement?
You know the Aetheri saying, may you live in interesting times? Well, I've already done that, and now I'm looking for a bit of quiet. The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't recognize them. No conspiracies, cabals, plotting. They just sit there and work, for the good of the kingdom. Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true. That something's bound to happen. Another war, or some other horror. But for now, it's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
So, how do you like my vineyard?
I think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. House is big, but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Just finished some remodeling. Paid through the nose for it, but I think it was worth it.
Have you thought about the garden? Will you leave it as it is, or change it?
Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue in the center? One that's stately and nude.
Oh, Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and I...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight. Listen to the music of the cicadas.
Can't wait.
Yeah, sounds like it, Geralt.
How'd you find me? Kvir's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt. A hydromancy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Zoltan moves in.
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging. In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly what.
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
Ooh. Oh, I want to know.
This is your first time in Tucson, right? Want me to show you around a bit?
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer has come to Kvir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
Wouldn't worry about that.
Aww.
Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
I think that's it, guys. That's it. We're done. We're done. First of all, I do want to upgrade the house before we finish this series off. Just gonna jump over here. Right, where is he? Major Domo. Right.
How might I...
Let's do some
Starting
renovating.
to really like this place.
As you wish, sir.
We've already seen all this. The grounds.
Starting to get into this.
But of course.
Roach does a
You know
room in a
Roach,
stable.
my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
2,000.
My Roach deserves the
For some reason, I
best.
thought it was a lot more than that.
Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once.
Maybe we can afford everything
Finding
then.
workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days.
Okay.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Herbs in the garden.
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Boleus's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea,
Herbs in the
Barnabas
garden?
Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Feels
Welcome
like by
the
investing
house.
a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also some new furnishings.
Oh my
and
god,
fresh
there's a
coat
lot
of
of things we
paint
can
and
do
walls
here.
would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Better bed.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great.
I'll have this.
Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
How old is Geralt again? Like over 100 years
I shall
old.
send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything...
Let's do the
Was
guest
wondering
room.
about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
yeah.
The guest
Sooner we start on
room.
that, the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see
think
to
we
it
have
myself.
just
the room shall
enough,
be
I
ready
wanna
in 2
say.
days, in my opinion. Is there anything...
Could use
More
another weapon.
I know of a
weapons.
carpentry shop in...
Fine.
Of course, at one.
Alright, sorry
Is
guys,
there
just rushing
anything-
through this because I just want to see the house. Just
Along
want to
the-
see the
I
house.
agree.
Yep, I have
Yes.
2 of these.
It goes with... Is there anything...
Nope.
That's all for now.
Okay. And now we wait 2 days. So that's going to be almost... Sorry, Triss, I'm just going to be in a moment. I'm just going to be just over 2 days. 2? And then to here. Let's go have a look. Where's Roach's stable? Let's go have a look. That's not your stable. Is that the stable? This looks like a stable of some kind. Additional armor stands. Don't know where the herbs are.
Duchess Anna Henrietta so find rest.
Let's go look at the bedroom though. Well, let's see what we got as well from armor stand there. Damn, look at that bed. Letter from Regis. Mutagenerator. Dear Geralt, if you're reading these words, it means I'm already far beyond the borders of Toussaint and you've already found my mutagenerator. Of course, you may adapt the instrument however you like. Perhaps something more fitting to your taste or better reflecting its function. For I have no doubt your knowledge on the subject of mutagens is far more profound and thorough than mine. I've been working on this device in my spare time, but now it's finished and I am convinced as an inventor can be before his invention has been used as intended of the usefulness of this apparatus. You're surely wondering what function it is meant to serve. As the name indicates, the mutagenerator generates mutagens. It operates by absorbing electro-magical energy waves from bodies, in this case, the bodies of the monsters and evildoers you kill. But when it has absorbed enough so as to be charged a critical amount, the mutagenerator changes the stored energy into a greater mutagen, which I suspect you will make great use of. As you surely understand, I'm an amateur engineer, which is why you must forgive the lack of an ability for you to direct this operation. Which mutagen emerges as a result is determined at random, meaning chance will decide if it is a green, red or blue mutagen. Chance, yeah, I have noted the colours tend to alternate by and large. I trust you to find my gift useful. Your dearly devoted friend, Regis. You might be wondering why I decided to toss the mutagenerator into your home, instead of simply handing it to you in person. Well, you must know I did it out of modesty. Believe it or not, take care, Geralt, and may my gift serve you well. Aww, lovely. Alright, and this is the kitchen. Where's the guest room? Well, that's not it. Maybe upstairs? And this is the guest room. Damn, this place be looking hella fancy.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to
You did
enjoying
it.
the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage.
Wine
I
means
cannot
nothing
say
to
by
me,
what miracle
and I
it
hate
survived,
it. It's gross.
But it is here.
But
And
sure.
we've cause to open it today. And then we ran straight into the crowd,
Come on.
burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
It's gonna be a long ass episode. Hey, right. Final thing to do, guys. Where did we leave Triss? Aha, we found the garden. Lovely stuff. Don't know where I left Triss though. Just left her somewhere. No idea where. I don't think it's up here. Is it? I know we're around the back of this house somewhere. For the life of me, can't remember where. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Guys, we are going to end this series with Geralt in front of his house. His newly furbished new house. If you guys enjoyed this series, remember to smash that like button. Thank you so much for all the support in this series. It has been a long running one. It's been going on for a few months. And at times I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to finish this. But we did it, guys. We finished The Witcher 3, including both DLCs. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support on this. And I don't know if I have to be streaming this again. I plan to move on to a different game once this is uploaded. You guys will see which one soon. But a lot of you have requested I bring it back to the channel. So hint, hint. And I think my patrons know because I may have mentioned it to them. But thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and notifications to be able to get notified whenever I upload. If you miss any streams, they're on my Patreon, which you become as a patron for as little as $1 a month. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah!